mean? I'm going to the gym afterwards.
You look like you already went.
Congratulations! I mean, is it called?
No, they won't do a recount.
Say congratulations. She won by 2 votes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though there's a recount,
Can't do it
right? What's that?
after the 1st of December.
Election division. How to request a.
Yeah, I want to have them to I've studied it before, but I want to study it before this. There's no.
Somebody's right.
Well, I'm one of the 3 people that.
Yeah.
You ready to get sworn in?
Yep, Linda's gonna do it.
What are your thoughts right now about this?
Up in the air.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Have we ever had an election
Yes.
Yes.
was it 1 vote?
I think it was 1 vote, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When was
And
that?
we had another one also where.
It was a selectmen's race, I believe, and then they did a recount and it reversed. And then there was I believe a school committee race in the 80s, and that was by 2
Scott
votes.
Anderson, I think it was. Or something.
Well, there was another one. That was a different situation.
There you go.
That's
Beautiful.
right.
Yeah.
But I remember also, what the heck was his name? He's married to Becca Lohman.
Yeah?
And he lost by, wasn't as much, it was like 4 or 5 votes.
Yeah, it was
But he didn't ask for a recount. His attitude was kind of, it is what it is.
Mhm.
Kind of reminded me of like in Virginia just now, the senatorial
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and also in Wyoming. Basically, usually
Well,
it comes out to what it was. I mean, unless there's something
Well,
really
the numbers-
unusual.
No, that's not.
The numbers
necessarily
usually
true.
change, but the results rarely change.
That's
But
right.
with that close.
When that close, you got it.
Yeah, absolutely,
I mean-
absolutely, yes.
That's what I've always loved when I used to count votes, and people would say, "Oh, is it accurate?" And I'd say, "Hey, you know, people that count votes really take pride in what they do, you know, and try to be as accurate as you can." And there are so many checks and balances, I guess. I mean, everything is the old way we used to it. I really liked it. Well, it was slow. Now, I mean, slower. But this thing works really
Good.
This optical scanner works really well.
Take care.
It's been checked over and over. It always comes out the same, you know.
But sometimes, you know, the ballots can get jammed in the machine. I think there was an instance yesterday where there were 2 ballots that were fed in at the same time, and before the ward clerk could say, "Don't do that," you know, because it was a husband and wife team, or I don't know exactly what happened, but they tried to feed them through together, and so we don't know if the machine counted them as a blank or counted them, you know, individually, or.
So how long will the process take to recount
Oh.
and do all that stuff? Normally,
Well, it depends on when the registrars call it for. It could be anywhere from a week to a month.
before it's recounted.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in a place right
I see. Gosh.
now. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
But, you know,
But-
whatever the result is.
How will you be involved?
Well, I won't be involved in counting or anything, or doing the recount.
Right.
No, not at all.
Right. Who is involved in that? This guy's involved?
Yes, he's a
Oh, because
registrar.
he's the registrar, right?
Well, there's 3 of us.
You?
There's
who
me,
else?
Carolyn Gould, and
Yeah.
Jenna Coffin.
There she is. She's ready to see you guys through it. Libby's ready.
Yep.
All right. Well, so
It's-
that'll be it, and then you'll.
It's, you know, the biggest thing is just determining, I mean, the point that was always made when I counted votes, which was a while ago now, but was you always try to give everyone the vote. If they make any attempt to
Right.
cast, in other words, if you get a ballot and someone has just put like a little mark instead of coloring the whole thing in, that's a vote. Or if they check it sometimes, or things like that. A lot of time you see people on the optical scanner where they color the thing in, they put an X through it, like they want to make sure they get their vote, you know.
And that one gets kicked out, and then, because it's an illegal mark, and then that one gets hand counted. And then oftentimes you'll see somebody will fill in the oval, and then they'll mark it with an X, like, oh, I didn't mean to do that one, and then they'll do another one.
And you have
So
to
the
confirm
machine will throw that out as a blank,
Right.
an overvoted office, and that counts as a blank, and then when you
How
hand-
many blanks did we get? Do we?
I-
There weren't that many, it was like
Yeah.
10, was it, or something? No, it was 2 blanks and it was 10 write-ins, I think it was. And I
But
want
in
to,
that case, you would look for the intent of the voter, which was clearly the one that was just a circle and not the one that was circled and crossed out.
And you always, like I said, the important thing is everyone, you want to give everyone their vote. It's really a big thing.
Now, does anybody oversee you, or do you guys in a room
The people
together?
that are
How's
the
work?
candidates can have their own
Is that the way it works?
observers
It's going to be
there.
something like we had in Florida now? We're going to have a big...
It's not that big a deal because this is small compared to Florida. You know? I mean, this is a pretty, we're talking what, 70 votes or whatever it was that were done. Although I assume, and I don't know for a fact, I want to look at the regulations again because it's been a while since I did a recount. But as I recall, I think we also look at write-ins, anything that
Do
wasn't.
you recount, you count every vote?
Every single
vote is
ballot
done
gets
by hand.
yeah, absolutely.
It's not by the machine. Okay,
Yep.
it's going to be interesting.
Well, it depends. Patty can ask for a hand recount, or she can ask for a machine recount. But
I see.
I always suggest that you do a hand recount, because it's definitely more accurate.
Yeah, right.
You can't make any mistakes with a hand recount.
Because what you do when you do it is you have two people and they read up. One person reads, and you also count every vote. You count them in batches of 50, and everything has to be there. When you get done and you total, you have to have, it has to total up to 50. You don't leave out someone who didn't vote or,
You count it as a blank.
Well, let's get you sworn in for the time being, right?
It's an interesting way to put it.
Well, I mean, that's what it is. Until you recount.
I know. Oh, I know. No, that's one thing, and I always tell people, think about all the people that forgot to vote or didn't vote.
Well, a lot of towns will not announce preliminary results.
Yeah.
They will not.
But I mean, think about that. It makes such a difference. I mean, well, I'm not going to get into it. But
Yeah.
Okay. Excited people.
Congratulations. Hey, Jim.
How are you? Good. There she is. Good morning. Hello, good morning to you. So good today.
Hey, it's important.
This is important.
Okay, do we do the county commissioners first, because, or do they both go into executive session?
You can both go, just go in for town, because it's not a county matter.
Okay. Everybody ready? Let's roll.
Do you need to call me to order?
No, we're not into your frock.
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear to do your duty for the town of Nantucket to the best of your ability under the laws of the Constitution of the United States, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and the town of Nantucket?
I do.
Congratulations, boss.
This looks surprisingly like the town clerk's code.
It does.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Good. Okay, right, get going.
I'll get you that.
Let's try.
Okay, I'd like to bring the Board of Selectmen to order here and welcome Catherine Flanagan Stover to our midst. And so we're up to full strength, and let's roll. I'd like to move the approval of the payroll warrant for the week ending 19 November 2006. There are no objections, those are approved. And I'd like to also turn for the county commissioners at this point in time.
Okay, meeting of the county commissioners, 22 November, 10 a.m. And today, first item on the agenda would be the approval of minutes, November 8, 2006 at 6 p.m. With the consent of the board, and if there's no objections, these will be approved. So approved. Next on the agenda is the approval of payroll and treasury warrants for November 6th and the bills from Sheriff's Department in 2006 October, tabled from November 1, 2006 and 2005. I'm sorry, October 25, 2006. We do have some additional billing, which has been called into question, and I'll leave that to the administrator.
Mr. Chairman, we are recommending that the two bills from the prior meeting, the October warrant, continue to be held. And there are 4 bills from the November warrant that we are recommending be held. 2 of them are the same vendors as the prior two, Verizon Wireless and Nextel Communications. Another bill is for Nantucket Memorial Airport, and another one is for Nantucket Ship Chandlery. The finance director, I believe, has inquired for further information on those bills, and until it's received, we recommend holding those.
So at this time, we're going to hold all the bills to the next meeting.
I recommend holding these 4.
Mhm.
The other ones appear to be appropriate.
And the other ones would be from the date, actually for the phone bills, is it the ones?
The other ones meaning the other bills on the November warrant.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve the November 1 billing.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Just to clarify, the November warrant, Treasury warrant without those 4 bills, is that the motion? Thank you.
Okay. That's all I have on the agenda.
So you can adjourn the county commissioners.
I'll move to adjourn the county commissioners.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None? You've got it.
Good. Are there any comments from the Board of Selectmen at this point in time?
I have one comment. I feel that no matter what, I don't feel a recount will change the vote, all right? Because I know I've been through a recount. I think it's important that we do it just for transparency purposes.
Pardon me.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me, but that isn't appropriate at this point in time.
Okay. Second, no matter what, I feel it's great that we have a woman as one of the members of the Board of Selectmen, that it's finally time, and that I feel that, I told Catherine this earlier, I feel that she'll be a very strong leader for the community, and I feel it's a privilege to be able to serve with her on this board, so thank you.
Thank you. I'd like at this point in time to move to go into executive session. If there's no objections,
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
thank you.
Second.